A very warm welcome to the valedictory function of the 13th International Conference on Sustainable Waste Management and Circular Economy and IPLA Global Forum 2023, organized by the International Society of Waste Management, Air and Water, KJSIM Institute of Management, Somaiya Vidya Vihar University, Mumbai, India, and International Partnership for Expanding Waste Management Services of Local Authorities, IPLA.
Welcome to all. Our associate partners for this program are United Nations Center for Regional Development, UNCRD, State Bank of India, Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, the Economic Times, SME Chamber of India, Godavari Biorefineries, and Chemical Engineering World. The last 3 days here have been very delightful and brimming with energy as we saw delegates from over 45 countries participate and present a pool of ideas on sustainable waste management and circular economy. More than 397 papers were submitted and around 300 papers were presented. More than 150 delegates were in physical presence in this conference.
Now we would like our distinguished guests and dignitaries to kindly grace the dais. May I request the Vice Chancellor of Somaiya Vidya Vihar University, Professor Dr. Rajashekaran Pillai sir, to kindly grace the dais. Along with him, I would like the other dignitaries, Dr. Raman Ramachandran, Director, KJSIM Institute of Management, Somaiya Vidya Vihar University, Professor Sadhan Ghosh, President, International Society for Waste Management, Air and Water, Professor Presided K. Day, Lead Partner, Going Global Project, Ashton University, UK,
Professor P. Agamuthu, Sunway University, Malaysia, Dr. R.M. Lingdo, Principal, Synod College, Shillong, India, Mr. C.R.C. Mohanty, Environment Program Coordinator, United Nations Center for Regional Development, UNCRD, Japan, Professor Raja Pappu, Dean, and R&D Geetam, deemed to be University, Vizag, India, will be joining us online shortly. Mr. Sanjeev Kumar, the Chief Manager of State Bank of India. I request all dignitaries to kindly grace the stage.
We would like to formally welcome the dignitaries. I would like the Director of KJSIM Institute of Management, Raman Ramachandran sir, to welcome Professor Dr. Rajashekaran Pillai sir.
Read out his.
I'll call Sadhan sir.
You read out his CV.
No, afterwards. I would like Professor Sadhan Ghosh sir to welcome Dr. Raman Ramachandran. So please. Okay. So we would like to welcome Professor Prashanta K. Day. Raman sir would like you to welcome him, please. We would like to welcome Professor Agamuthu. May I request Ghosh sir to do the honors, please. May I request Professor Ghosh sir to also welcome Dr. R.M. Lingdo. Request sir to also welcome Mr. C.R.C. Mohanty. Request Raman sir to welcome Professor Raja Pappu sir.
He is online.
Is he online? Okay. Mr. Sanjeev Kumar, may I ask sir to welcome Mr. Sanjeev Kumar from the Chief Manager from the State Bank of India.
Professor Ghosh will formalize the strong bond and relationship that has been created over the past 1 year with KJISM, and he is welcoming warmly Dr. Raman Ramachandran.
Welcome him. So may I request Raman sir to welcome Professor Ghosh for an equally strong bonding, sir. We are honored to have with us the Vice Chancellor of Somaya Vidya Vihar University, Professor V.N. Rajashekharan Pillai, sir. Would like to have a quick short introduction of yours before. Yeah. May I request sir to please address the gathering.
Distinguished guests of the for the conference, participants from different countries and different institutions, my dear colleagues from the KJSIM Institute of Management, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me, on behalf of the university, welcome all of you to the valedictory session of this international conference on sustainability and sustainable waste management and circular economy. Of course, I have not been introduced. I have been a teacher for the last 52 years. That is more than enough for. I have been teaching chemistry. I know the importance of particularly chemical waste management and all that. Yesterday and day before yesterday, I was attending a Australia Asia conference on polymer processing with sustainability. Polymer processing with sustainability. There is no need of emphasizing the importance of sustainability and circular economy to an audience of this kind. As a university, Somaya Vidya Vihar University has been very effectively and responsibly engaged in sustainability in all our activities. Almost 5 years ago, we created a chair on sustainable development here, and we have also activities in our sister institution, KJSIM Institute of Advanced Agricultural Research, KIAR. So our research departments, our science departments, management departments, engineering colleges, they collaborate with the farmers, how exactly the agricultural waste can be effectively utilized, recycled and utilized for different purposes. From bagasse, how exactly useful products can be obtained. So we are engaged in training, education, training, capacity building, and consultancy in the area of sustainable development. And in the KJSIM Institute of Management, a very focused activity has been created. And of course, we have also collaboration with the Aston University. I visited the Aston University along with Satyendra Upadhyaya 2 months back. So we are just looking at all possibilities of working together within the institute, across the institutions, and across the world for attaining this noble purpose. The very fact that the number of institutions, the number of institutions which are getting collaborated for this activity, that shows the importance of the sustainable development, importance of looking at the sustainable development. And it is very important. I understand that during the last 4 days, good number of papers, good number of discussions have happened about sustainability and circular economy. In our design thinking, of course, in our design thinking programs, in our science programs also we teach circular economy. As part of any course, we teach circular economy now, and we are making it almost compulsory for all courses to understand the principles of circular economy. So, an activity of this kind happening in a very premier management institute. Of course, the present director is also coming from he was heading a world famous chemical industry, BASF. He was heading, and now he is the director of this particular institution. We have also collaboration with industries because of his connections. So it is very important that the students should know the principles of circular economy, sustainable management. Of course, we teach them sustainable development, SDGs, sustainable development goals, what are the state priorities, what are the central government priorities, what are the United Nations telling about it, and all these things we are very clearly telling to them. But it is very important to effectively involve in these activities, and seminars and conferences of this kind give opportunities for students and teachers to understand the intricacies of sustainable development and circular economy. And I take this opportunity to congratulate the Management Institute and the organizers for this event. I am glad that the state of Maharashtra, from the Pollution Control Board, I just welcomed him. The State Pollution Control Board is also taking active participation in such activities. Even in the Indian Chemical Council meeting, I think State Pollution Control Board and the Central Pollution Control Board, they were all actively and proactively supporting endeavors of this kind. I take this opportunity to appreciate the state government's role in this regard also. And there are a lot of speakers. I am very sure that the deliberations of this particular conference will come out of some sort of concrete action points. Of course, you will prepare some publications and all that. They are very important for an academic institutions. I fully agree. But at the same time, there should be some action points, maybe at least 5 action points, which should emerge out of these deliberations. How these action points we can implement through students, through the society, through interacting with the, of course, you know, the entire action points can be effectively tried in the Bombay municipality itself. A lot of possibilities are there. So therefore, we should definitely identify such action points, and we should try to implement those action points in the years to come for achieving the sustainable development goals, and then zero waste in all our processes. As a chemist, as an organic chemist who teaches chemistry, now we are all looking at reactions which are coming only with products, not with byproducts. So some sort of an atom economy, we say. So it is very important. Or in basic chemical research, basic fundamental research also, a lot of things are happening. Probably we have to understand all these ramifications. I am sure that the type of deliberations which you have carried out, that will carry a lot of important actionable points to the academic institutions, the students, the teachers and researchers in this institution, as well as the institutions which you are all participating from. And let me congratulate the organizers once again and wish the conference the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor V.N. Rajashekaran Pillai, the Vice Chancellor of SVU. And now I request Dr. Raman Ramachandran, the Director of KJSIM Institute of Management, to present a report of the 13th IconSWM-CE and IPLA Global Forum 2023. Dr. Raman Ramachandran, please.
Thank you. It's a great privilege to give you a quick summary of what happened in the last about 2.5 days. Before that, Professor Pillai, Dr. Day, Dr. Ghosh, and other members of the dais As Dr. Ghosh pointed out, our double bonding started almost a year and a few months ago when we started to plan this activity. And it has been an exciting journey since then, and I'm happy that it has culminated in this, 2.5, 3 days of great deliberations, a lot of insights, and a lot of wisdom that's been shared with people across the world. I must at this point also thank Dr. Ghosh for bringing this conference to our institute. I must also take the opportunity to thank some of my faculty team members led by Dr. Hari, Dr. Satyendra, and quite a number of other faculty who are, and students, by the way, students of our MBA program who are actively and passionately involved in essentially developing this program and I can safely say making it a huge success in the last 2.5 days. So I attended I didn't attend all the programs, but I attended the inaugural session, which I thought was excellent, where we got the perspectives from diplomats like the Consul General from the Kingdom of Netherlands, to scientists from across the world, to I would say passionate activists in the area of circular economy and sustainability like Dr. Modak. And they all spoke, with passion about the huge challenge that faces and the need to really take this whole topic of sustainability very, very seriously. And I'm glad that I brought this, or we were able to bring it to this institute, because I'm sure our students really understood what this is all about. And as they graduate from here and as they become business leaders, I think they will, with this experience, really contribute to making a better world by the kind of initiatives and strategies that they will foster in the enterprises that they start working for. Now, as a brief of what happened in the last 2.5 days, some of it has been shared. I believe we had delegates from 44 countries who shared their insights and experiences in waste management. There were approximately 450 delegates representing diverse expertise and perspectives, of which about 150 were physically present in the last 2.5 days. There were waste management exhibition stalls displaying cutting-edge technologies and innovations, and I think some of them are still open. If any of you have not seen it, please take the time to go and visit them. The conference comprised of 53 sessions, including keynotes, special sessions, and technical discussions. A total of about 380 presentations contributed a vast pool of knowledge. Icon Excellence Co-Processing 2023 Award was celebrated for outstanding achievements. That was on the inaugural day. Similarly, the IconSWM-CE Lifetime Achievement Awards were honored also during the inaugural session. We also had this great, which was really exhilarating to see, that the Cleanest to Village Award, which underscored the community-driven efforts that are required to make our living places sustainable and also to implement circular economy. This was a village from Meghalaya. And last, we had a waste management hackathon in collaboration with the Darwin, which brought forth some very, very innovative solutions. So that's really a quick summary of what happened. So with that, I'm really proud to have played this very small part in bringing this conference and bringing all of you here to discuss this vital topic. And as our Vice Chancellor, who you've seen him, that he practices sustainability. He says, don't waste time, kind of handing over things to internal people, let's do that for the external people. Similarly, he says, don't waste time giving long introduction about somebody, because we all know who he is and what he is. So that's how we have to really live this, by practicing it in our daily life, in how we talk, how we conduct meetings, how we kind of conduct forums, etc. So with that, thank you very much for this great opportunity, and wish you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your brief overview of what happened at the conference here. We now request the President of the International Society of Waste Management, Air and Water, Professor Sadhan K Ghosh, to present the Outcome Action Plan for the 13th IconSWM-CE and IPLA Global Forum 2023. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Vice Chancellor and my friends on the dais. and guests, honorable guests, my friends, members of ISWMAW, KJSIM University, and the students present here. It's really my privilege to bring forward the action plans which evolved from this conference. This is the 12th conference which we are just completing this evening, and I'm very happy to say that this is to some extent a meaningful conference. Usually we have more than 700 to 800 people participating in the conference, and once we got around 1400 people in Hyderabad in 2017. But we have a very significant outcome from this conference. Number one, we have announced the funding of 5 recycling processes of non-recyclable plastic waste and plastic waste by December 2024. And we are now inviting the application for that. Maybe very recently the announcement, a notification in our website will come. The second thing, a MOU between the Japan Society of Material Cycles and Waste Management and International Society of Waste Management, Air and Water was signed in the inaugural program, and this is for primarily 5 years, the collaboration in the research, exchange program and outreach program. Third, yesterday we had a meeting with the interested people, and you all know, which I expressed in the inaugural program, that my mission, which was taken in 2001 December, to involve 50,000 school and college students in campus waste management. And my partner in the state of hilly place Meghalaya, Northeast India. And my partner for this program in Shillong is Synod College. The principal is here. We have already involved 8,500 students in 2 colleges and 4 schools, and they are now having the waste management facility in the campus. Every day they are collecting it, and they are also having a paper on how much was collected, and Synod College will tell the benefit what they have accrued from starting from 2021 1st December. And they told that around 6 lakh of rupees they could save from the manure which they are producing from the hostels and the college. Similarly, we have floated this idea here, and a number of individual and the organization shown interest in the meeting in yesterday evening. It has cropped up. The municipality in Halishahar, that is in West Bengal, I request the members of Halishahar municipality who committed, please stand up so that everybody can greet you. They will work to install the waste management facility in primarily 11 schools with 8,000 students. So please stand up, and we will give a big hand to all of you. 3 of you are there. So he is the CIC, Chairman in Council of Waste Management. So by December 2024 we will do it. The second, Mr. Mukherjee. Mr. Mukherjee is here. So he is in some of the Rotary Club, and he has number of association and the board member of the schools. So he has also committed to involve nearly 7,000 to 8,000 students in 2024. ISW will help. And the other is Mr. Bala and Navneet. They are here. Yeah. They are working in Karnataka and mainly Ramnagar. So they will also involve 8,000 students in the schools. And somebody, I can't remember, they committed for 1,000. So in that way, in 2021, we will involve 21,000 of school and college students involving in the waste management facility practice. And in turn, we give the training to train their parents by the students to be involved in the process and in turn breathe earn. So one student will make 20 people aware. So in that way, nearly 1.5 million people we will be making aware on waste management by 2025 December. So I request all of you to please help in this movement because we want to make it as a pan-India movement from the international society. Yeah, and you know that the problem which I raised in the inaugural program, I am staying in a very nice guest house of KJSIM. They have provided me a big room with the lobby so that I can make a meeting of my members. So when I peeped through the window, I have seen a beautiful picture. The station, Vidyabihar station, and after the Vidyabihar station boundary wall, after 20 or 20 feet stretch, there is a road, I mean possibly the municipal road. But in between the road and the boundary line, I could see a miniature form of Pacific garbage yard. So full of garbage, full of plastics and what not. So in that way, I request the government to please, and we are taking the project of converting plastic patch in Vidyabihar canal to blue water canal. And I will definitely request KJSIM Institute of Management and Somaya Vidyabihar University to join hands together with us in this project, because this project, the most advantageous player is KJSIM Institute of Management, because just beside, it is non-hygienic and lot of mosquitoes and other breeds, and that will not help the health condition of the people. So I'll request, I'll just write a letter to you, please. And I'll also write a letter to the government of Maharashtra and the pollution control. I wanted pollution control board representative to be here, but he is not here somewhere. So this is one project. And you know that this is such a movement we have made in last 12 years. The state, wherever we conduct this, we get lot of support from the pollution control, state pollution control board and the municipal corporation of that state. Each year, the host city gives us a reception dinner. And we had to request KJSIM Institute of Management to arrange that by themselves. And thank you very much, sir. All the people enjoyed the food which you served yesterday. And thank you very much, and give a big clap to them. The participation of the students, everybody praised the participation of the student of this KJSIM. So leave a big hand. And personally, I am very happy with the involvement of you guys. You were really involved in last 3 days. And wherever, I mean, I was running from one room to another room. Anytime, what is the status? Immediately, it is in their, immediately they told, sir, this many papers has already been done, this is absent, and these are yet to be done. So excellent. Thank you very much. And the last, I must thank Professor Raman Ramchandran, Satyendra Upadhyay. I don't call them professor, they are very good friends, that's why by name, and Lakshmi. and क्या है? नहीं, oh, yeah, Sudarshan. So, thank you very much for your involvement for last couple of days, and you have done a great job. Though we didn't get much support from the outside, the industries and others. Of course, there was a participation of around 40 industries. You know that is because of the Icon Excellence Award for the co-processing we have been doing from 2018. So with this, I invite you all to attend the 14th International Conference on Waste Management, Air and Water in GITAM, deemed to be university, in November, December. We will tell you what is the exact date, but Raja will be speaking from Vizag, and he will invite on behalf of the GITAM, and I am thankful that they have already requested and we agreed that the next conference, the responsibility of that will be given to GITAM. I thank you very much for your participation, and you know, ICON is such a platform, it is a movement. So once you come to the conference, you cannot leave the conference in the next year. So I can see many of my friends who have been coming here for last 5, 6, 7, 8 times, even somebody who started their joining this conference from 2009, the inception of the conference. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Ghosh. Next speaker, we were expecting Dr. Avinash Dhakne, Member Secretary of Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. Unfortunately, he could not join us today due to sudden official travel plans, and he was at the airport. He tried to join, but unfortunately, he could not connect online. We are delighted to have with us Mr. Nand Kumar Gurav, Assistant Secretary, Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. I request Mr. Gurav on the dais. I request Dr. Raman Ramachandran to kindly felicitate him with the traditional shawl. Requesting Mr. Nand Kumar Gurav, Assistant Secretary, Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, to kindly address the gathering.
Vice Chancellor, Sir, of Somaya University, all dignitaries on dais, of the dais, delegates, participants. First of all, I would like to congratulate Somaya Institute of Management for organizing such a beautiful international workshop on the sustainable waste management and circular economy. And we are also very much happy to be a small part of this organization also. Due to our member secretary is on election duty, so he could not able to join this today's conference, but he has said that whatever the support is required from the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, henceforth also Maharashtra Pollution Control Board is ready to cooperate with the Somaya Institute organizations for the betterment of environment. Actually, Dr. Ghosh, just now he said that we required some support from the pollution control boards. Always we are here to support. The Maharashtra Pollution Control Board always plays a proactive role. We are not just only regulators. We are guiding the industries. We are guiding the colleges also, schools also. Through Maharashtra Pollution Control Boards, we are carrying out the ambient air quality monitoring through education institutes only, in order to update the knowledge of the students of the colleges. In Maharashtra, near about 118 locations, we are monitoring ambient air quality with the help of college professors and students only. So our topic is the sustainable waste management and circular economy. It is all the waste management rules of MOEF are based on the circular economy itself, because the hierarchy of the waste management rule is to have a recycle, reuse, reutilize and reprocess also. Recently, actually, Maharashtra is the first state where we have issued the notification for banning on the single-use plastic. And after that, the Ministry of Environment and Forest come out with the banning of the single-use plastic notifications. So after issuance of the Maharashtra plastic notifications, all the producers are come out with the what we call as EPR is one of the mandatory extended producer responsibility is mandatory on the producers, and because of that only the extended producer responsibility concept gives the boost to the circular economy and gives to the boost to the waste minimizations also. So recently Central Pollution Control Board has come out with the plastic waste management portal. And the plastic waste management portal, because of that portal, all the producers, brand owners, importers and recyclers, they have to register online on the plastic waste portals, and they have to obtain the EPR registrations. So through the EPR notifications, every producers they have to achieve the target for the plastic collection and recycle to the authorized recyclers. So waste management is nothing but a circular economy. Unless and until we are not focusing on the circular economy, we are not giving any value to the waste, it will not be possible to have a circular economy. One of the best, more beautiful example is the plastic. So as far as plastic bottle is concerned, it is being collected, it is being recycled because having some value. But low value plastic, for example sachets, it is not being collected because it doesn't have any value. So unless and until we are not giving value to the low value wastes, it will not be possible to have a circular economy. I think you have honored the co-processing Mr. Paradikar. But the Central Pollution Control Board has come out with another important circular economy is the hazardous waste. Hazardous waste which is generated from the industries. The Central Pollution Control Board has come out with the 72 standard operating processes in which near about 72 category of hazardous waste is being utilized by the different industries. Earlier it was being disposed to the common hazardous waste treatment facility by incineration, by wasting our energy. So state government or central government is also proactive for the waste management, and we required help from the education institutes for become a knowledge partner with our organizations. Recently, Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, we have decided to have one research and development cell in the Maharashtra, in MPCB, in order to capacity building up our officers also as well as the industry people also. I request SWMAW also to be a join with our Maharashtra Pollution Control Board to become a knowledge partner throughout year, so that we will get some ideas, we will get some innovative solutions in order to reduce the pollution and for the betterment of the environment. Thank you very much, sir.
So thank you so much, sir. The State Bank of India is one of our associate partners, and we have with us here today Mr. Sanjeev Kumar, the Chief Manager, State Bank of India. May I request you to please address the gathering, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sanjeev Kumar. I'm the Chief Manager at State Bank of India, and I've been associated with the State Bank of India for the past 18 years, working in different capacities. Not only India, I got the opportunity to work abroad also. So it has been a wonderful journey for working with the State Bank of India. Regarding the State Bank, I would like to say that State Bank is more than 200-year-old organization with more than 22,000 branches in India and more than 50,000 ATMs. And we have presence abroad also. So not only this, bank has been working for the sustainability for this. So I would like to put some of them. In State Bank values, there have been so many things like service, transparency. It's like that. We will go with like service, transparency, ethics, politeness, sustainability is also one of the part of that. And the bank has been laying so much emphasis on this sustainability that so many steps have been taken. For example, to reduce the ecological footprint of the bank's operations, they have started energy conservation, reducing carbon footprint, resource management, reducing water consumption, use of renewable energy, and waste management. These are the initiatives bank has taken. I will like to elaborate one by one what the bank has been doing. Say for that energy conservation and energy efficiency, the bank has been taken initiatives like LED lights in most of the offices, branch server consolidation they have done, replacement of diesel gensets with solar power, not only in that urban areas, in the rural areas also they have implemented with that. For reducing carbon footprint, bank has taken the initiatives for the green building certification. Around 35 of the bank's own buildings has been taken care for that, and the Indian Green Building Council has given the certification for the same. Resource management, the bank has taken initiatives for that, like YONO. You might have seen, those who are SBI customers, they might have seen that YONO app has been introduced. So with that, lot of paper wastage has been stopped. I will give some of the examples how much we have been able to save on that. We have introduced the green channels, e-registers, green pins, green remit cards, easy approval. This has also helped in reducing the paper consumption. Regarding that water consumption and all, installation of like motion sensors, tap aerators, rainwater harvesting, sewage treatment. This has been, the initiatives have been started by the bank, which ensures the optimum use of water at our premises. And regarding that renewable energy, bank's own 10 windmills are working, which is generating around 15 megawatt energy. In our premises, in our ATMs also, we have been taking care for that solar panels that has been used. And overall, total around more than 38 megawatt energy through renewable energy is being generated by State Bank own. Regarding that waste management, mostly municipal solid waste and all, e-waste, bank has been taking care for that, and bank has a policy for their e-waste management maintained. As I was telling that, I will give the example by introducing that YONO, how much bank has been able to help in that sustainability. Like by introducing YONO, you can have that apply your loan through YONO app where no application is required. More than 22 crore pages have been saved by that. By introducing that account opening form, we don't require now account opening form. You can apply your, you can open your account through YONO. By introducing that, bank has been able to save more than 3 crores of pages like that. So many initiatives have been taken by the bank for sustainability. And in the coming days also, the bank is striving hard and to contribute to the society through this sustainability. Thank you very much for all.
We now request Professor Prashant De, Lead Partner, Going Global Project and Professor at Aston University, United Kingdom, to kindly address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished professors, colleagues, and my dear students. First of all, I will thank you very much for having me here. I'm from Aston University, UK, and I'm with Dr. Krishna Baltu, my colleague. We have arrived day before yesterday, and in a very short notice, we are here to contribute in not only in the conference, IconSWM 13th conference, but also we are undertaking a project called Going Global Industry Academia Partnership, which is being funded by British Council, where 5 institutes from all across India and 5 industry consortium are involved. And together we are trying to understand sustainability related issues and challenges, barriers and drivers, and trying to contribute to make it better. And including researchers, practitioners, as well as people from policymakers. I will begin with, I'll quickly try to give my perspective on how to contribute in this movement. So we are going through a very daunting needs of combating the climate change issue. We know that we have to keep the temperature rise within 1.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, and we know the root causes for this is we are burning too much of fossil fuel. Okay, we are wasting too much of foods and dumping that food waste in landfill. While it dumped into the landfill, it produces methane, and methane is 30 times worse than CO2. Okay, we are contaminating our water. So these are the major causes of these climate change issues. We need to really deal with it in a route. So in this conference, we are specifically concentrating on dealing with waste. And in this particularly in 13th conference, we have emphasized on the solution, which is circular economy. And I will tell you one statistics, municipal solid waste management to energy, what we are doing in India currently. Okay, I'm sure you are aware of it. I will just remind you, we have 11 incineration plants here. Okay, which is catering the capacity of around 600 megawatt. Okay, but we have a potential for producing 6,000 megawatt. So only 10% is being utilized. So we require to really work towards that. If I compare it with the UK has 57 incineration plants, and 18 is under implementation, total 75. And it has 9,000 gigawatt hours capacity. Okay, and using 23, almost 25 million ton of waste is being processed. I'm not criticizing Indian practice. Okay, but what I'm trying to really say that we require to benchmark, we require to really understand, and that is why the Going Global program is helping the academics and industry practitioners to visit UK and understand the practices and try to really see that what works, what doesn't work. Okay, so we are the people working there, and we could really achieve that. So why we could not really transfer that same thing here? So another example I will give you. We are working with around 4,000 small and medium-sized enterprises to make their supply chain greener. I mean, decarbonizing their supply chain. So this project is being funded by the UK government. Okay, £4 million of funding has been given to Aston University to work with the City Council to make it happen. So we are trying to really translate the same knowledge here through this Going Global program and other type of initiative. So I would strongly suggest that we require to really look at very strongly in our own areas how we could really make it happen. And we cannot really give this responsibility to government. we shouldn't really give this responsibility to our management. We need to really ask ourselves that what we would be contributing from our side. If we are in the institution, academic institution, what sort of research we could really bring it to the practitioners. And if we are in practice, industry practice, so we require to really understand and work with the academics to make it better, okay, make it applicable and immediately implementable as well. So that sort of initiative we require to really take. And from Aston University's perspective, we are working with, other than industrial sector, in other sector as well. So our work with Kenya, with Bedu University of Science and Technology, helping to improve their sanitation system and making it circular. How we could convert waste to value-added product and contribute in improving the health. So we are using black soldier flies technology. And a couple of years before, Professor Ghosh and I were organizing a conference or workshop with the municipality chairmen in Kolkata. And many of them told us that they have a problem of dealing with animal waste. Could we help them? So I can really see that's the solution. We could really use black soldier flies to convert this animal waste to manure and organoprotein that can go to food supply chain, and that could contribute to really enhance the protein in the in business or in the society or community. So that's the project we are working in Kenya. So there are a number of solutions that we could really bring in by sharing our experience. So I would suggest that we need to really come forward and work together. And my last example, the India H2O project that Aston University in collaboration with Jadavpur University and PDU, Pandit Dindayal Energy University, we are undertaking, and we are helping the Gujarat coastal zone to be, in Gujarat coastal zone there is a problem of water. So we are not only contributing in having a better desalination solution, but also using the reverse logistics in a very positive way. Okay, making the water in a circular way, using circular economy principle, where the wastewater is recycled, okay, through phytoremediation, and the water is being, saline water, reject water is being used for planting the halophyte plants. And this halophyte plant, help in the food chain. Okay, it could be replacing the salt, which is detrimental for health. So there are a number of solutions, this type of solution that could really contribute towards making our life better. So there are a number of solutions we have applied, we have undertaken and worked out very well. I would like all of you to come forward in this journey, contribute from your perspective, and ask yourself what individually you can contribute, what as a group you can contribute, and as an organization what you could really make the things changed. Okay, so how we could make a totally transformed world. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Professor Prashanta De. We now request Professor Pri Agamuthu, ex-professor at the Sunway University, Malaysia, and presently professor at Jeffrey Sachs Center on Sustainable Development, to address the gathering. Professor P. Agamuthu.
Thank you, Professor Vice Chancellor and the delegates on the stage, and more important, you all, friends. Good afternoon. I will make it as short as possible, but hopefully it's effective. I've been coming for this conference almost every year. I think Professor Ghosh can vouch for that. And I was the pioneer member to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award in this conference. That's when they started. They felt that I should convert or dedicate my life to this conference. Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay, with that attendance, since I've been coming almost every year, and I've been observing the quality of the papers that is being published or being presented, I can vouch that the quality has improved over the years. And as a chief editor of a journal, I can see how the changes have taken place. And I'm very impressed with the changes in the topic. You know, because you have to change with times if you want to publish your paper. And you can't be talking about the same old thing. So like this time we had so many new topics, more current topics, and I'm very happy with that for the younger people. And that is very, very good. The paper quality is improving and the paper trend is changing. And of course, the title of the conference focus on circular economy, so many of you are focusing on that also, but that also will be changing very soon. The program itself, I'm very, very, very impressed. And of course, this salutation goes to the hall managers and the organizers. The punctuality is fantastic. And then I always talk to Prof. Ghosh about this. And I mean, you're running a conference is not an easy job. And then you're doing 7 parallel sessions, it's even challenging. But it was very well done, very efficiently done. And I salute the hall managers and all the people who are involved in arranging the schedule. Thank you very much. Another thing that is unique to this conference that I realized that my previous Prasanta was also mentioning about this industrial collaboration. See, many of the conferences I attend are academic. They're conference and that's it. After that we go back home and maybe proceedings will come. But here things have changed for the last few years where there is tremendous amount of industrial collaboration and cooperation. And it's not just that, the practical aspect. I was actually chairing a session where they are talking about these global products and I'm so impressed because it is so good to see the fruits of this collaboration with the industry coming up now. And of course, some papers are still academic, but others are very, very practical. They're talking about how to solve the waste problem and how to achieve circular economy or zero waste in some cases. And that is what we want from an academic conference that should be converted into more practical. And this is happening in this conference, and I'm very happy to be part of this. And of course, everything goes back to Professor Ghosh because sustainability of the conference every year is more important, and that's what he's doing. He's sustaining the conference while maintaining the quality of the conference and enhancing the scope to a broader audience, including the students and the college, as well as the municipality, but of course the academia is still there. And may I suggest to Professor Ghosh and the organizing committee to consider the incorporation of the ESG, and environment, social and governance aspect of the conference in next year onwards, because we focus more on environment when we talk about circular economy. Some social aspects are covered, but the governance is the biggest issue in developing countries. And I think we should focus on that from now onwards. And I'm not saying that you should ignore circular economy, but in my personal opinion, circular economy also will be phased out in maybe another 5 to 10 years. But there are already people challenging the relevance of circular economy, like for example in Italy. So we should be better prepared with the topics that are the future. And I was also very happy to be in the session on how to publish, and this is something that I've been looking forward because I want to share my experience for more than 20 years in a journal to the younger people on how to publish, and they will vouch how was the session. It was excellent because there was so much feedback, and many of them even talked to me outside the hall how relevant the public, how to publish a journal paper and what are the secrets behind it. I think we should sustain that one in future too. And one of the things, of course, we realize is that the conference is hybrid because we started this with COVID, and then we wanted to have online, and then we started hybrid. The problem with hybrid is that sometimes we have technical problems in the presentations that we realize everywhere. And the actual physical number you can see is actually lower because of that reason. Maybe another few hundred should be here, but they are all sitting at home because they chose to be the hybrid presenters. So this is the other thing that we maybe want to incorporate in the future years. And with that, I would thank Prof. Ghosh for inviting me to come here again for the 13th time, and the organizing committee also to accept me to be here. And thank you very much.
I now request Mr. R.M. Lingdo, Principal, Synod College, Shillong, India, to kindly speak a few words.
Good afternoon to one and all present here, Honorable Vice Chancellor, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, faculty members, and my dear student. It is a privilege for me to stand here, and thank you to Professor Sadhan K Ghosh, who is the founder of the ISWMAW, for giving me this opportunity to be here. So Synod College is one of the, I'll just introduce a bit about the college from where I come. So Synod College is one of the premier institutions in the state of Meghalaya, and recently in July 2023 we have completed the 4th cycle of accreditation by the National Accreditation Assessment and Accreditation Council, Bengaluru, and Synod College was placed in A+, and thank you to all the support that Professor Sadhan K Ghosh has given to the college. So Synod College, we have joined this organization in the solid waste management on 1st December 2021, and it was inaugurated online at that time due to pandemic, and we have completed 2 years today. And as I coming through the KJSIM campus also, I have seen that today is the 82nd foundation day of the KJSIM Institute. So from Synod College Shillong, we wish you a very happy foundation day to all the management, the faculty members, and the students of KJSIM. So in Synod College, we have around 3,300 students in UG and PG, and around 700 students in higher secondary. And we want to take them on board about the segregation and the solid waste management, because we know that students, the young minds, they are the future generation. It is like we have to teach them. So on one hand, we are teaching and doing the administration, and on the other hand, we are inculcating on them the responsible of the solid waste management. And this year, in the month of September, we have extended to another two colleges within the state of Meghalaya, both in the Eastern West Khasi Hill District as well as the West Khasi Hill District, and school students also. And we are having a target that in this coming 2 years, we are going to to incorporate more colleges and schools in the state of Meghalaya, so that we can work together about the manners of this the solid waste, etc., etc. So and at the same time, with the support that we are getting from the management of the college and the vibrant support that we are getting from the faculty members, we hope that in the near future we will be able to do justice to this, and we will be able to do much better also, to not only to within the Slot College, also in the state of Meghalaya. And at the same time, thank you so much from the support also from the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, the Shillong Municipal, as well as these two organizations. We are working in tandem so that we can teach more and more to the young children in school as well as in the colleges. So with these few words, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lingdo. May we now invite Mr. CRC Mohanty, Environment Program Coordinator, United Nations Center for Regional Development, Japan, to address the gathering. Mr. CRC Mohanty.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor V.N. Rajasekaran Pillai, Professor Ramchandran, Professor Ghosh, distinguished delegates, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of UN Center for Regional Development and UN DESA, Department for Economic and Social Affairs, I would like to express our deep appreciation to all the co-organizers, the society, the KJSIM Institute of Management, and the IPLA, which is a SDG partnership, for successfully organizing this meaningful conference over the last 3 days. Today, a management institute like Somaya Institute of Management discusses and propagates circular economy instead of conventional economy. You know, first of all, that's a very big message to the society and to the nation. And I'm sure the future managers and the leaders graduating from this institute will act as circular economy ambassadors and join the collective actions all around the globe to protect the planetary ecosystem. As I told in the opening session, we are going through triple planetary crisis. And I'm very happy that today a sizable number of students are listening us here. And also see how the State Bank of India, one of the largest bank, is gradually reforming itself to address sustainability in its banking operations, what we heard from Mr. Sanjeev Kumar. And today, if you see regionally, the Asian Development Bank has one of the largest portfolio on sustainable development and aligning its objectives with that of SDGs and the Paris Agreement on climate change. So as at the global level, the World Bank and other banks. These are actually important changes happening all around the world. Why? Because the policy and scientific community around the globe, they have realized that the resources are running out. We have very limited resources. Resources are finite, and we have to achieve our prosperity within the resource constraints. That is why there is a revolution of circular economy all around the globe with an objective to reduce our demand on virgin raw materials and to protect the planetary ecosystem. This conference has truly contributed to generate nationwide momentum, I would say, on the importance of circular economy towards achieving clean water, clean land, clean air, and clean ocean, which is indispensable for our survival. So to this regard, I would like to thank Professor Ghosh and his vibrant team for this exemplary leadership and action. So wherever you go in this conference, you see them very dynamically operating, Sudipto and all this, his entire team. Despite whatever I have said, pollution continues to poison our land, our water, air, ocean, along with the loss of nature and biodiversity, also including extinction of species, the biological species. Whenever there is a waste management conference, a critical question always comes to my mind. This is very, I think Professor Agamuthu was mentioning this morning the breakfast humorously. Mohanty, are you not going to talk about water when your closing remarks? Exactly, I am going to do so. My question is, how safe and clean our lifeline rivers and water resources, water bodies are in India elsewhere? How have you been able to completely decouple the wastes and our freshwater resources, freshwater ecosystem? And we cannot achieve any conceivable form of sustainable development without addressing the water security, without addressing the safe access to clean water and sanitation. Therefore, SDG 6, which is clean water, achieving clean water and sanitation, is actually central to all the 17 SDGs. There is an intrinsic linkage between the SDG 6 and the rest of the SDGs. And also to the Swachh Bharat mission that Government of India has ambitiously envisioned. Our lifeline rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, many of the rivers should not be actually dying at any cost. And if you cannot find a fish in the downstream part of a river or any water bodies, then think immediately that there is a problem in waste management somewhere in the upstream. That is why we cannot find a fish in the downstream. You know, fish aquatic species is a very important biological indicator to tell your water quality, to tell what you are doing with regard to your waste management, what type of justice you are doing to your freshwater ecosystem, our lifeline rivers. If you see, most of these pressures are actually from our urban areas, our land-based activities, and India is also rapidly urbanizing. As we all know, by 2050, there will be more than 70% of the global population will be living in the cities. Cities are responsible for generating more than close to 80% of the global economy, responsible for generating 75% of the greenhouse gas emissions, and also responsible for consuming 70% of all resources, even though they occupy only 2% of the earth land resources. So, fixing the cities, making the cities safe, smart, resilient is indispensable, and that is what is called upon by the SDG 11. And without bringing the transformational changes in the way our cities consume the resources and our cities generate resources, we cannot make them safe, smart, and resilient. The good news is that the circular economy that we discussed over the last 3 days offers us an environmentally friendly alternative growth model, which is all about making better and the efficient use of natural resources, our forest, our mineral resources, soil, water, coastal marine environment, metals and minerals, while also creating green jobs. Let us recognize the very fundamental fact that the circular economy is restorative and regenerative. It is not a recycle-based economy. So there are many confusing, misleading understanding on circular economy. It is not a, you generate endlessly waste, then you recycle 100% waste. It is not circular economy because you are depleting the natural resources. And recycle doesn't take place without emission of the pollutants and also the depletion of the resources. So, moving towards zero waste or circular society means also enhancing resilience. So our social resilience, economic resilience, and also ecological resilience. And state of our natural resources and ecological assets. We may be economically growing. Our GDP growth may be 10%, 8%, but we may be losing out our vital natural resources and ecological assets. That is not circular economy. That we say the conventional economy. So unless we decouple economic growth with the resource depletion, we cannot say it is a circular economy. And the state of our natural assets and the ecological assets largely depend on how effectively we integrate circular economy in major development sectors, whether it is SMEs, industries, construction, mobility, the transport sector, trade and commerce, and also including the tourism, to minimize the growing demand of virgin raw materials. It is important that we close the loop in all these development sectors so that the leakage to the ecosystem, the waste leakage to the ecosystem is zero. That is how we should be envisioning. The underpinning driver of resource efficiency in the circular economy has also the direct linkage with the greenhouse gas emission reduction. As you all know, the COP28 has already started, already begun in Dubai, to take stock of its progress on the Paris Agreement on the climate change. India has committed, as you all know, that to become net zero by 2070 at COP26 in Glasgow, and India has also presented its plan on how to achieve that at the COP27. So now it is COP28. And we cannot rule out the role of circular economy towards India's transition to the net zero while achieving also the Swachh Bharat mission. So with this, I would like to finally invite all of you to our forthcoming high-level intergovernmental 12th Regional 3R and Circular Economy Forum, which is happening at the government level. Here you see the academics, the scientists, researchers take the central role. The intergovernmental forum that I am talking about, where the government actually take the central role to take decisive action or to chalk out the path how to advance circular economy in Asia Pacific, that will be hosted by government of Vietnam some date in October of next year. So please join. So once again, I would like to express our deep appreciation to all of you and also convey our best wishes on the day, foundation day of this university. Thank you so much.
Just one second. Please invite all to October.
I mentioned. Oh, you mentioned? Yes, yes. Since Professor Ghosh told, maybe it is not clear. UNCRD, UNDESA and Government of Vietnam jointly organizing the 12th Regional Asia Pacific 3R and Circular Economy Forum in Vietnam in October next year. And it is an intergovernmental forum. Currently there are more than 35 countries, including India, are also the participating countries of this forum. So please join. I think individually, whenever I'm meeting all of you, I kept on inviting all of you. So please join. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mohanty. Now we are joined online by the Dean of Research and Development, Geetham deemed to be University, Professor Raja Pappu.
Started a Center for Business Growth, where circular economy is one of our thematics, and it will be a delight to host you all at Geetham University in Visakhapatnam. And I am very sure that you will have a great memorable learning time as well as a great networking because of the vicinity of the industry that is present in Visakhapatnam.
Thank you so much, Professor Raja Pappu. Thank you for joining online. And now we have the section where we take feedback from delegates who have attended the conference. And the first feedback, all the delegates will have like 2 minutes to just share their experiences. Yes.
1 minute.
Yeah. Oh,
It's not 2 minutes, it's 1 minute. Okay. I request first Professor Kaparaju from Australia. Please.
First of all, I would like to thank the organizing university, Somaya University management. So I'm really delighted to be here. This is actually my first in-person conference, also in India. Thanks for Professor Sadhan Ghosh. What I have noticed is that the quality of the papers, which I also discussed with Professor Agamuthu, that the quality of the papers that have come through this conference in the 13th conference has actually been quite much improved. Because I have been doing like this online, chairing the sessions, but this is my first in person, and I appreciate the students who are actually taking the feedback from the chairpersons or even from the audience to improve the quality of the papers. And I would also like to see that in the future you actually present your presentations before you come to this conference, so that you know exactly how you are managing the time and how much you had to focus on the results sections rather than the introduction sections, because we have 10 minutes time, so you should just skip or keep just 2 slides for your background or why you are studying this. That is the main thing that you have to focus, and then move on to the main part, that is the results, and present that results, because that's the takeaway message for the conference delegates. Okay, I wish you all the best for the next 14th conference in KJSIM College in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much.
I request now Mr. U.V. Parlikar.
What a pleasure to be here in this conference. Excellent coordination, excellent management, excellent food, and excellent campus. I am very impressed, Dr. Ramanathan. Very engaging indeed. First of all, my gratitude for bestowing the Lifetime Achievement Award to the organizers of ISWMAW and IconSWM Institute. That was the first submission that I wanted to do. The second, I have been participating in this conference for several years. I think almost right from the beginning, and I was probably one of them who was sponsoring right from the beginning while I was in ACC Cement. Earlier organizations were done probably in science or engineering colleges. This time it was done in a management institute. We could feel the difference, sir. You build good managers. That's what I came to conclusion finally. Excellent work, timing, and management. I think those are the 2 important things. And third, what is it that managers have to do? Manage the events professionally, efficiently. That's where the circular economy would like to reach. So I wish all the best for all the efforts that you are doing, and my best wishes to the student community. You are going to become big managers. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Now if, the delegate from Bangladesh, anybody? Yeah, please.
So, good afternoon everyone, the distinguished delegates and all the participants, especially for the students. I'm really happy. I think you're also happy, and also the management team. It's actually not only the word is the management, you already proved that on. And I'm really happy, especially for the management regarding the accommodation, even then the transportation. So I should mention one name. Who? Radhika Maru. I'm really happy to you, even then also your team. And also thanks to Professor Sadhan K Ghosh, especially for inviting me, even then arrange for everything regarding the visa. Actually, sometimes it's very difficult to get the visa from Bangladesh to India. So special thanks for accelerate the process, and that's why we got the visa. Even then, I think it's a very excellent platform, especially for the students. Who will be the main beneficiary? I mean the graduates from this university, actually. I think you learn some things, and especially for the team who came with me from Bangladesh, I think we have a knowledge transfer building. I think who you learn, whatever they will learn from here, you can share with the other team in my country. I think so. The another thing is that in the India, we are very close in the neighbor country in Bangladesh. So I am welcoming all of you to come in the next international conference, WhatsApp 2025, to make keep a strong bonding, I think so. So in Khulna, in my university, on behalf of the organizing committee, I mean the professor of university, again I am welcoming and inviting all of you. So wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Can I call the student from Egypt?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Professor Ghosh, for giving me this a chance to participate with you in the conference. It's my first time to be in India, and it was a very great experience. Indian people are very kind, very generous. Organization of the conference was amazing, and I hope it will be not the last time to be in India. And I like to share with you in the next conference next years, inshallah. Thank you.
Now I request two students, one male, one female student from KJSIM Mumbai. Who will come? Stand up. Please come. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Hurry up, both. Manpreet, huh? Yes. You know lady first? Of course. Chala?
Okay, we are in the spot. So it's very, I'm very grateful that we got a chance to speak about this. The conference 3 days was a very insightful thing for us, and it was a very great opportunity for all of the students as well of MBA. It was a very big learning opportunity for us. So thank you to everyone. You all chose us to be a part of the conference, and everyone of the team for working so hard and making it fruitful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, I would like to mention also the same thing that Radhika mentioned, that we are very grateful for the opportunity, and we hope that we were able to perform up to your expectations. Thank you.
Thank you. You know that only one UG student who came with her mother to join here, so I request her to please come, because this is a new experience for you. Come, hurry up. Faster. Or you can run also. Please. Yeah. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Without mother, only the student. Oh. You know, her mother is an officer in APPCB, Pollution Control Board. Yeah, please.
Thank you for giving me opportunity, and I learned many things here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You want to say something?
Good evening, sir. I am Shashkala from Pollution Control Board, Tirupati, working as Assistant Environmental Engineer. I have worked out in Tirupati also. This is the 13th National Conference, and I am glad to wish Ghosh sir next conference also be double successful.
I want some lady from Japan. Of course, we have 3, 4 another persons, but we cannot see. So, yeah, you please come. Asari is not there. And the next will be one from ISWMAW. Please.
Thank you very much, Professor Ghosh, for giving me this opportunity. And I think already everyone thanks to everyone. So thank you very much once again. And this is my 4th time I joined this ICON conference. So I hope I will join next time again in Visakhapatnam. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. ISWMAW, one person. Yeah. And this is the last of the feedback. So now we will go to the Excellence Award session.
A very good afternoon to one and all on the dais and off the dais. My previous speakers have already expressed everything. Still, I say, if you ask me, who are the best in this conference? A successful conference is the 13th conference. I will again say, it's the students of KJSIM Mumbai management students. They are very disciplined, intelligent, sincere, and work their duties very sincerely. And I think the whole success of this conference is for them 80%. We have organized, they have run the show. Thank you very much.
So I believe somebody, I didn't know, that's why, I believe somebody is from Godrej industry, Godrej construction or Godrej industry? Godrej chemical? Yeah, please come. We want your feedback. Not only feedback, next time in Vizag we want to see you. Please.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tejashree Joshi. I head the environmental sustainability at Godrej and Boyce. And luckily, we were also one of the presenters in one of the session on our initiative on construction and demolition waste recycling and waste management. I thank you for this opportunity to give my feedback, and it's very encouraging to see the student community getting so much involved and engaged in terms of knowing what industry is doing and other avenues in terms of a very important topic that we see today on waste management, which actually translates to resource efficiency. And I think we should slowly transition it towards being more of resource recycling and regeneration than calling it waste. And that's the mindset transition we all want to see from the next generation. And in short, what the sessions were saying, that the damage that we have done, you are the guys who need to actually rectify it. And we look forward to a bright future for the students. And I only hope that all these papers have added value to your knowledge, and it will inspire you to take a big work in your life in future, which will meaningfully contribute to this very important space. Thank you, Professor Ghosh, for this opportunity.
So it's time for the IconSWM-CE Excellence Awards, and the Excellence in Paper Awards will be announced later, but we are starting by announcing the Excellence Award for Developing Business Project in Waste Management, Hackathon 2023. I request Dr. Aditi Mishal to come on stage and announce the 3 awards. I guess the awards carry a good prize, and there is some trophy, right? So, Dr. Aditi Mishal, please. Ma'am, these 3, the last 3.
So, I'll start with the third one. This is Electronic Waste Management by Mikhil Dasa, Advika Nasik, Anushka Sharma, Rishabh from TIS Mumbai.
Yeah, for the first time only, IconSWM has started this hackathon, Waste Management Hackathon Award. And for last 3-4 months, we had been with them and 40 applicants were there. Vauna? Yeah, she was coordinating it. And we came up with only 3 selected projects. And then we had a plan that we will give only the first 10,000, but today we declared that not only 1, but all the 3 which you have selected, they will be the winner and co-winners. So in that way, we are giving them 10,000, 5,000 and 3,000 to develop some business. And after that, we will approach industries and the bank for helping them. So I request Raman sir, please.
In fact, a delightful sight to see how the youngsters are leading the whole thing. Yeah? I'm happy to announce the second prize now. Transforming Scraps into Solutions. Biopolymer Production from Food Waste by Microbial Processes by Kavita Gowda, Seema Chaudhary, Isha Shende, Sanjida Islam from SK Somaiya College, Mumbai. So we see the woman power here. And now is the time to announce the first winner. Any guesses? Okay. Non-soluble edible fiber for pets by Somasundaram Lakshmi K, Vattam Health Foods Private Limited, Chennai. A big round of applause for the first winner.
I request Prashanto and CRC, please come forward.
Should join.
Rather, let us come all here.
Yeah, it's a big prize.
Thanks to all.
Big round of applause, all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Aditi Misal. Thank you for all the announcements. And after the photograph session, we'll move on to the Icon Excellence Award for Best Papers. So I first request Dr. Shireen. I request Dr. Shireen to come on stage and announce the first 10 awards. And while she's announcing, the awardees, if they are here, if they can kindly queue up near the stage here. You can come up, take the award and go down that side, okay? So she's just making the announcement, and for the award you will be called again. Dr. Shireen, please, the first 10 awards.
Dr. Kavya Siddhishwar, Tamil Nadu, Indian.
Please announce, continuously announce. Announce, they'll be getting it later. Announce.
Number
2. Number 2, you announce.
Number 2, Dr. Mohammed Hashmi from Tunisia. Mr. Dr. R. Sharma from India. Dr. Nemish R. Tanjar, India. Dr. Mukesh Jimeri, Nepal. Dr. Sandhamita Mundal, West Bengal, India. K. Jarmar, Boon, India. Aditi Muradhian, Mumbai, India.
Raktim Dasgupta.
Raktim Dasgupta, Kolkata, India. G. Swathi, India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shireen, for the announcements. The next 10 awards will be announced by Dr. Rahul Vaidya from ISWMAW. Dr. Vaidya, please.
Thank you. So the presenter is Girish Mohan from India. Okay, so next is Vandana Tripathi from India. Then Sai S. Nudrupati from India. Then Gita Lakshmi K. from India. Then Simret Ariga from Ethiopia. Then Shutripta Sarkar from India. Then Dinesh Kumar from India. Then we have Rini Paulus from India. And then Sharma N from India. And finally Ricky Maria Molam from Denmark.
I request Ms. Amara Raja to come up on stage for announcement for the next few awards. Ma'am Amara Raja. Yes. Ma'am, you have the list? Yes.
Yes, I have the list. Thank you for giving me opportunity to present the awards of excellence in 13th of International Conference on Sustainable Waste Management, Circular Economy and IPLA Global Forum. The award goes to Bernard Adugyan. He is from Ghana. Second we have is Kapil Kukreja, Haryana, India. Then we have Rahul Vaidya, Kolkata, India. I think he is present here. Yeah. Then we have S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, Tirupati, India. Then we have Abhita Nithirasu, Tamil Nadu, India. We have Sudarshan Sirsat, Mumbai, India. Then we have Juan Pasquini. He is from USA. Aditi Vivek Mishal, I think she is here, Mumbai, India. Tommy Eder, he is from Germany. N.T. Nisha from Bangladesh. Jani S from Tunisia. M.S. Siam from Shillong, India. Then we have W. Karma Flang from... I was not sure about the pronunciation. Shillong, India. Then we have Chosel Godizano. He is from Philippines. Then we have Shintaro Higashi from Japan. And then Gian Fernandez from Japan. S. Kalman from Hungary. And we have the last one, Tommy Ender from Germany. Thank you.
And I'm happy to announce the last but not the least, Tejashri Joshi from India, Fatma Bhiri Marwa Ben Amara ISWMAW Roya Chakmi, Samira Abidi and team from Tunisia, S. Varadarajan, Munilakshmi V, Divakar Reddy, Rajashekhar ji, Sadhan Ghosh ji from Tirupati, India. Then Sai S. Nurudupatti, Venkata MP, Makena Raja K, Bolem, Raja P. Pappu, Thorani LP Yedibali from Andhra Pradesh, India. Shiv Kumar Kandaswamy, that is LNT Chennai, India. Tejashri Joshi again, Godrej Mumbai, India. Rajesh V. Bharat, Bhandari ji, Muthuramanan and Sadhan Ghosh ji from Chennai, India. Sonali Roy, Chaudhary Abhijit Mukherjee and Sadhan Ghosh ji from Kolkata, India. I think that's the comprehensive list, but personally I've chaired few sessions and I've been hall manager in some others. Exceptional papers, and exceptional quality research being carried out by each one. Thank you.
We have a couple of more awards. Sorry we missed it out on the list. And we have another award for Mr. P. Venkateswaran from India. And I think we already announced for this, Mr. Abhijit Mukherjee from India. So now the list will be read out, and we expect the award winners to kindly line up on the left side. My left side, your right side, right? Right side of the podium. So one by one, each of your name will, when it is called, you can line up, and then you can come up and take the award and walk down from the other stairs. So that makes it convenient. I request my fellow coordinator, Dr. Milind Gawai, to kindly now make the announcements.
So I'm reading out the names of the awardees. Request you to please come on the stage and receive them at the time. Okay.
10 certificates at a time.
All right. So Kavya P. Siddeshwar, Mohammed Hmi Esau, I hope I pronounced it correctly, R. Sharma, Naimesh Tungare, Mukesh Gimire, Sandimita Mondal, K. Gajarmal, Aditi Murlidhar, Raktim Das Gupta, and G. Swati. Can we have you all on the stage to receive your awards, please?
I request Professor Ghosh and Dr. Raman Ramachandran to kindly do the honors. So, Girish Mohan, Professor Vandana Tripathi.
Yeah, she's here. Okay.
Raktim Das Gupta is here.
How much you have told? Top 10, no?
Girish Mohan, Vandana Tripathi. Requesting Dr. Vandana Tripathi on stage.
Dr. Vandana is here, na?
Yes. Dr. Sai S. Nudurupati. Dr. Sai S. Nudurupati, please come on stage and receive your award. Okay. On behalf of Dr. Sai, Dr. Geeta Lakshmi K. Huh? Miss Geeta Lakshmi K. Okay. So Miss Geeta Lakshmi K. Okay. That is so nice. So nice to see young people receiving awards. Then
what time will it teach?
Simrat Arega.
I'm telling that one, it's yours.
From Ethiopia. I think this was online. Ethiopia is online.
Okay, next we have Shutipta Sarkar. Yeah. Yeah, next we can have Dinesh Kumar in line. Next, Rini Paulus is online, so it's not there. Sharma N or N Sharma, it's not there. Ricky Maria Molam. Oh, Bernard, he's from Ghana, he's not here. Kapil Kukaraj was there. Kapil Kukreja? Okay. Okay, then.
Till where have you called? Okay. Dr. Rahul Vaidya. Dr. S. Jaganmohan Reddy from Tirupati. Okay, so Dr. Muni Lakshmi will be receiving on behalf of Dr. S. Jagan Mohan Reddy.
Konta bolna?
Abhita.
Abhita. Next Abhita Nithar Nasu from Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Sudarshan Sirsat from Mumbai. Next we have Juan Pasquini. Okay, next we have Aditi Vivek Mishal. Aditi Vivek Mishal. Next is Tommy Ender. Next, NT Nisha. Yeah, its co-author is also Rafizul sir. Next is Joni S. Next is Joni S. Okay. Next is Mr. S. Siam. He was there. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Next is W. Kharma Falang. Yeah, she's here. She's here. Next is Josel B. Godzano. He's online. So, Shintaro Higashi from Japan. Shintaro Higashi? No. Oh, no. Okay. Glenn Fernandez? No. Okay. So, A. Kalman, Hungarian, no there. Tommy Ender? Okay, so next, Tejaswi Joshi. Next, we have S. Vardarajan.
What we have decided that we have the Icon Excellence Award for co-processing to promote co-processing in the cement plant. Similarly, from next year, we will introduce the Icon Excellence Award for C&D recycling. So I'll request people like Joshi and L&T and maybe Nand Kumar, please support us so that we can promote C&D waste recycling in our country. Thank you for your participation.
Next already, S. Vardarajan. Yeah. Next we have S. Nudrupati. Wait, after this, she wants to complete the poem. Yeah, Sai Sudhakar. Yeah, fine. Yeah, he is not there, so he is taking. Next, Shiva Kumar Kandam. Not there. Next is Tejaswi Joshi. Okay, she is again. Yeah. Next is Rajesh V. Next we have Shonali Roy Chaudhary. Yeah, Shonali Roy Chaudhary is there. Nah, which one? Rajesh V is not. Yeah, oh, he is there. Okay, fine.
Rajesh, we already did. Certificate, Rajesh. Yeah, I will call. I am calling it. Next we have Shoni Roy Chaudhary. Next we have Abhijit Mukherjee. Next we have P. Venkateshwaran. Not there. Oh, yeah. You are going to get it. Okay. He is going to get it. Okay. You want to finish?
Are you finished?
Done already. Done.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that is all with the awards. Now I request Professor Sadhan K Ghosh to give the President's speech to the gathering.
We spoke a lot, and now I think that everybody knows what is IconSWM and what is our role and what is your role. As a president of the organization, I'll request all of you to please support our movement. And this is a movement for the sustainability of environment. This is the movement for our next generation to be aware of the protection of environment as well as to develop their business utilizing waste. And at the last, I thank all of the award winners from industries and from academia, and I request all of you to please be with us forever as long as we are here. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all the awardees. And now we invite Professor Satyendra Upadhyay from the KJSIM Institute of Management to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Just I will be very quick to give vote of thanks. So it's my really great privilege and honor to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. And if you don't mind, Dr. Hari, please also join me. Please, come. Okay. Please. So, thanks to our Vice Chancellor. Please, Dr. Hari, come. Thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Professor V.R. Sakran Pillai. And he rightly mentioned about the one takeaway for the conference is concerned, like, at least to take the 5 action points out from this conference as a learning. So, we can engage the students and faculty and other stakeholders to achieve the sustainable development goal. And also our director, Dr. Ramaram Chandran, mentioned about, briefed about all the reporting of the conference, but mainly he mentioned like how the waste management hackathon we have hosted over here, and this was as mentioned by the Monty sir, like, is the first business school to host this sustainable waste management conference. So this is a decision taken by our director. So thanks to him for this. And also about Professor Ghosh, everybody talked about that. Now everybody know him by in different perception and activities. So everybody learned from him, I think. So he's famous throughout the conference. So thank you, sir, for supporting us. And also thanks to the Mr. Anand Kumar Gurau, Sir, as Secretary from Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. I remember when we have been, me and Dr. Hari been to meet the member secretary, Nazdakne in Pollution Control Board. They were very happy, and he rightly mentioned they are really supporting for this kind of initiative. When they came to know Somaya is hosting this one, they were very happy to be part of the conference, and thanks to the member secretary, immediately he agreed to support. So Pollution Control Board, thanks to them. And also thanks to the SBI, State Bank of India, Mr. Sanjay Kumar. They mentioned about various initiatives of sustainable waste management. We have met their chief managers. They were very, very supportive. So thanks to the entire team. And also I would like to thanks to the SBI, I think we have to thank our student Sachi, who has really brought this network to here. So our students has not been only supporting the activities like, organizing this one. On the back hand, they have been also supporting to get the sponsorship on board. So thanks to, and you guys have really proved you are truly manager and leader both at the same time. And Prashanta was here, Prashanta Day. We must thanks to him because he is, in spite of very successful person in the terms of the research and the scholar, having hundreds of the paper, million of pounds of the funded project, but is still down to earth, and he was very happy to tell in the conference, like, I am happy to support any scholars, anyone who like to work on that. And they are doing their decarbonization program in the UK. I was there with the VC sir in the Aston University, and we are going to take some project with them. Actually, right now when they left for a meeting to discuss on the proposal which we are discussing about decarbonization industry academia collaboration is concerned. And also Professor Agamothu mentioned about it's like incorporation of ESG. So I would like to inform sir, like, really in this conference we have included ESG, and which is Dr. Hari was the person behind that incorporation of the ESG in this conference. So we have taken this one, and I'm sure this will be going forward on that. And also thanks to RM Lingo, I think your case study is really inspiring to everyone in terms of the village in the east. You are doing wonderful job, and I'm sure there are a lot of other community will be inspired by your work. And thanks to CRC Mohanty sir from UNCRD. He has been always, I think, inspiring at the various level, government level, you have the academics level, research level, and also as the student level. So thank you so much for this support throughout. And Dean Geetam was there, so congratulations to him for announced like to host for the 14th international conference over there. So thank you for agreeing for the taking this charge forwards about that. And also thanks to the all chairs and co-chairs. They have been throughout working for 2.5 days for chairing various sessions, giving a lot of comments, feedback to all the presenter, and also score. So the we could select the best presenter award. So also congratulations to all awardees like SMEs and the best presentation and Icon Excellence Award. And also thanks to all the hall managers. This was not possible, without your guidance to our teacher, student is concerned. And there are a few things also, like any conference will not be successful without the support of his sponsors and supporting institution organizational support. So start with the State Bank of India. Again, thanks to entire their team throughout, they have been very supportive. And this is not only the sponsorship relationship is concerned, now they are happy to work with us also with our student together. So that's good. Another, like the Economic Times, they have been, actually they were the first supporting organization. So thank you, Arvind, bringing them on board. And SME Chamber of India, Dr. Saluke, he could not come because he just returned this morning from China, so otherwise he was supposed to be here. And they were the second one who confirmed immediately when we talked about the conference. And I think we are going to work with them for the longer one. And also thanks to the Godavari Biorefineries. Godavari Biorefineries has a lot of very good success stories in terms of the sustainable development and ESG implementation, as well as the scope 1, 2, 3 work on that. And also thanks to the chemical engineering world, they have been another supporting partner, knowledge partner from the beginning itself. So thank you, Ranjan Mitra. And also UNCRD, thank you, Mohanty sir, you have been always supporting this conference. And Pollution Control Board, again, we would like to thanks. And I think they have mentioned about some support in terms of working together. I'm sure we will start working together with their team. And I would like to also mention a couple of things probably you guys must have noticed in the conference. We have not only organized this conference, we try to also practice the objective of this conference. I would like to mention a few things which you guys probably must have noticed during last 2.5 days. We have not used the plastic or flex. All this, what you are seeing, board is cotton cloth based are there, which can be reused. So this is something we have made to sure and backdrops or recyclable material are used. All the media walls are no plastic are there, it is all recyclable are there. And conference kits are sustainable are there inside. Whatever you see, everything is, you will not be seeing the plastic. And also you have seen, we have not tried to not use a plastic bottle, certainly you have not seen use. And I think we announced in the Tirupati, we said over there, we assure you when you come, we host in Mumbai, will not be using plastic bottle. And we have done that one. So further also, we have not been using the cups for the tea and coffee, try to minimize use. And you guys have seen first time in campus, we introduced the, the biscuit cup. Yes, so you drink it, eat it also, don't throw it about that. So, and we are also reducing the consumption, in terms of the energy, so we are not using the plate, and which otherwise you will use water to clean that one, so we are minimizing the use of the water for the washing and all those. So this is a new initiative. I don't know, Hari sir, who has introduced that one? The cup, the biscuit cup? Yeah, no, who was the key person? Arvind. So Arvind, thank you for getting all this innovative idea, eatable biscuit. So thank you. And also thanks to our incubation center, BioRiddle, Bhavna. And this was another first thing we hosted in business school. First innovation we tried to do with the ICON conference. Second, we thought of, because Somaya has one of the finest incubation center in India, we thought why not to include the startup team in this, and that's how the idea for the Waste Management Hackathon came in the mind. And you guys, you have seen these guys were pretty young and they are working on solving the problems about that. So thank you those team. And student, I will come at the end about that, because you are guys are the winner of the show. Always the first prize are announced at the end about. So also thanks to our faculty team. And I think if we start mentioning name, then it will become like a research paper. So we'll not do that, but still some contribution. I think Sudarshan has been very favorite for from the both side about that. So thank you, Sudarshan. I think all these IT things which you are saying under your supervision. So thank you. And what you see, the idea of not using the any material which is not recyclable. So credit goes to Arvind. I think he has been conceptualized, making sure we don't use any such kind of things which is not recyclable about that. So thank you, Arvind. Also, all this, I think there always you need to have the man behind of organizing any conference. So Dr. Lakshmikant Hari, please come stand, because he has not been only he is the convener of the conference. So usually convener has a lot of responsibility on shoulder. That's why they are bit of silent, but they are the one who make things successful. And he has been throughout, you can see by clapping hand what kind of contribution he has done. And I remember we have been, at least he has been till late night during the last 3 days or maybe a week. He has been on the campus. I think we have been sometime having fun 11 o'clock and something. Yeah, he is there on DAS actually. Yes, please. No. Yes, I think this is time.
They are known.
Yeah. So I think the other participants, they should also see that. So these are the few things are there. And if we come to our student, I think as all the feedback has given, absolutely they deserve that. And I remember last. So yes, please, Dr. Harish, felicitated by the Professor Sadhan Ghosh. So thank you. And also the students, no doubt about that, because the name few was mentioned. I think there is a leadership behind that. I would, Yami and Prerna, are you guys there? I think they are the leaders. Yes, please. I think yes. You look at they are on the backstage, you know, but they are the leader. And those guys which you are seeing a volunteer across, they are the trained by these two people about that. So they say like we are the Prerna. Where is this? She? Not. Oh, anyway, so these guys, they always. No, we will invite. So wait for a few minutes. So reason why I'm saying that, because when we selected the student from the student council team, they said like, you know, be assured, just let us know, we will tell what they have been doing. And they have been conducting various meetings by themselves to make sure the next days goes pretty smooth. So thank you guys, you have done a wonderful job. And I think each and every student from the student council, PR committee, they have been posting on social media, doing wonderful coverage about that. And each and every student were within themselves, they were manager, and that's why you have been noticed. So thank you everyone. And also the team of IconSWM-CE. So thank you, Srita, and thank you also, Milind, before you ignore me like I have not mentioned your name. So thank you, Milind sir, and thank you, Srita. You have been wonderful host. Thank you so much. So you have been wonderful inspiration to me also to speak something, you know. So thank you, and they have been, you guys have seen like how the wonderful the program went through across from inauguration to the valedictory. And also I'd like to thank a couple of the guests which we had in the inauguration, like, you know, the Consul General of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Bart de Jong, and also Gert, and few names like, you know, Nisuju Asari, and also Prasad Modak, and couple of the guests, they graced their presence in the inauguration. And one of the quotes which I would like to mention, which some of you must have heard about, that when Consul General of Kingdom of Netherlands mentioned about there is nothing as waste, there is no waste. The waste material is nothing but resources. So we have to keep in mind how we utilize the resources about that. So thank you for all this support. and hope I have not forgotten any names or maybe any support, the team who has supported, and I think you guys also did wonderful throughout the GNL team about that. You have seen they have been having the sound system in across the classroom, and also thanks to our supporting staff, which you don't see over here, but they are the one who put all this arrangement over there. So thanks to them as well, and also to our chancellor, because I have been also updating him about like what we are doing it, so he was pretty happy and conveyed regards to everyone about that. And also, yes, we have one slogan in KJSIM, Meenal hai to mumkin hai. So we have a hospitality team. Meenal, yeah, Prerna is here. Yami, these are the they are the boss. They are the boss actually. No, they're not. They are the boss, and the managers are there. You know. So. And also the IT team, Subhas, are you here? If everything is functioning over here, credit goes to him. So Subhas and IT team, yeah, he's there. IT team, yeah, entire. So I think I would like to have a, please stand and show the face. This is time to who are, because how good IT system we have. Please stand. Yes. So thank you. Yes, yes. So yeah, this, I think couple of people are there, so thank you. And finally, I will ask all the students to come on stage before we close. This is not the end of conference.
We have one more award to give.
No, wait for some time. I think before I forget to thank someone. Let me thanks to also IconSWM-CE, the team, because they have been not only core, actually the team for this, for the last 3 days. They have been on job, on task, on the mentoring for almost 1 year. So each and everyone in the Professor Ghosh team, I think anybody is working with the Professor Ghosh, we know that what kind of team they would be there. You know, so you have the multiple talent, I think the Professor Ghosh team. So thank you to entire team. And somebody said, like, you know, some of the students, they say, hope we have, Radhika, I think some mention about hope we have made the expectation of Professor Ghosh. It's very difficult to meet the expectation of Professor Ghosh because he has very high standard, but we have learned a lot of things from him during this process. I think there is in management, there is nothing like now everything goes smooth. There is a lot of, we are on like waves, and we learned a lot of things when high wave, tide come, low tide comes. So we have, I'm sure we have learned a lot of things, ups and downs, but ultimately we have learned the lessons throughout organizing this conference is concerned. And finally, yes, can we call all the students?
There is an announcement I did.
Okay, before, sorry. Thank you.
Before we call on all the students who were there as hall management partners, there is one more award that needs to be given. So at IconSWM-CE and IPLA Global Forum, there is no dearth of awards. It goes on endlessly. So one award was remaining to be given, and that was a co-processing award to Dalmia Cement. So Professor Ghosh, is he here? So I request Professor Agamutu to kindly hand over the co-processing award to Dalmia Cement. So they missed out. So Professor Ghosh is also here. So they were not here for the inauguration, but fortunately they made it to the valedictory session, and it's
yes, I'm always on back. Yes.
So this makes a wonderful picture of the organizers, the people who have been behind this, the success of this seminar, and who have constantly motivated us.
I also like to add some thanks which we had some group of delegation from Germany, our DSBW Stuttgart, 25 team member was there. They have attended all the conference, and at the time of the dinner, they were discussing like for the waste management thing. So this is also a lot of output. So thanks to their Professor Dirk Hartel and all those teams for being on campus and giving some sort of interaction throughout. Thank you.
I know, sir, you cannot thank enough, and you may come again, and we will give you an opportunity definitely. But this show that we find, the last 3 days that has been here, definitely there are a lot of people to thank. Before we proceed with the national anthem and a couple of announcements, I would invite Kedar Joshi from the organizing team to announce the schedule for the delegates for tomorrow.
Good evening all. I would also not like to take much of your time. Before we depart from this congregation and this wonderful gathering of 3 days, I would like to share with you about an industrial visit that has been planned for tomorrow, that is 2nd of December, to Godrej Construction. Godrej Construction is one of the 14 strategic business units of Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing. And they are the first ones to establish India's first concrete debris construction and demolition waste recycling facility at Vikhroli, Mumbai in 2017. So far, the plant has recycled up to 30,000 metric ton of concrete debris into recycled concrete products, preventing the waste being dumped into overflowing landfills in Mumbai. Using circular economy design principles, the facility manufactures various types of recycled concrete blocks, pavers, and customized precast concrete products. The participants of the visit will depart from the institute after breakfast and will be back after lunch. If you're interested, kindly contact your nearest volunteer or the registration desk at the amphitheater to inquire about the same. For people looking for a more relaxed experience, we also have a cultural immersion candidly called as Mumbai Darshan. It will be a day-long event to help you discover Mumbai. For the same again, kindly contact your nearest volunteer or the registration desk. Lastly, we would be really amiss if the delegation would miss the brilliant exhibition that's been set up in front of the management canteen. To mention a few stalls, we have Agnika from Nashik. They specialize in sheet metal fabrication sourced from biomass. We have Aroma Cubes by the students of KJSIM, who aim to make the highest quality fragrances accessible to everyone. We have the State Bank of India, the India's leading multinational public sector bank, offering a wide range of educational loans starting at 8.15%. With a nationwide presence, SBI is committed to providing financial support for education. We have Nareshwari with Inactive Social Cell. They focus on creating sustainable and artistic products to empower the villagers of Nareshwari. Lastly, we have the Sustainable Lifestyle by Somaya School of Design. It instills the ethos of creating sustainable products in students. And with that, I would request the organizing team students to kindly stay back in the auditorium for a group picture.
So thank you, Kedar. Before we close with our national anthem, just a quick announcement. We are going to meet down in the amphitheater for a group photograph of the organizing team. And before we call the students here on the stage, let's please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय